There we go. And I can use the speed to adjust. Looks like I'm hitting something. It looks like I didn't hit much, if any, crop coming down here.
Where are we going?
Maybe nowhere, I don't know.
So, and it widens out here, so that's good. Stop. Oh, come on. Not the easiest of tasks. I'm going to kill some maize there. I think for the most part we've actually managed, apart from the corners, which I expected because we're doing smooth turns, we have pretty much made it without losing too much yield. We'll cut through there, and now we're starting the second row. And unfortunately, it's going to have to do a cut in. But now we can be right alongside, and it's not going to be too much of a hassle for us. Well, then, yeah, we're not worried about hitting the hedge, hitting the harvester, which is good, although we are getting frightfully close to trailer full. Now, I think the other advantage with using the forage harvester for this, and possibly for the grass cutting, is we'll have... Oh, he's done. We'll have the silage additive as well, which will... Nope, I didn't want to do that. I want to do that. I don't know that the tractor's got a good turn radius to get through there, so I'm just going to back up. By the third headland, we'll be good. Oh, should we try it? I'm sure this isn't going to work. Nah, that's not going to work. Okay. So, we'll just go straight backwards, or wiggly backwards. Oh! No, 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 no. And I don't know that the silage additive is going to make it to the end of this field. But I think based on how much money we have, I'm not going to be too concerned with doing the entire field using silage additive. It helps with the yield. So I've heard it's up to 10% bonus yield. But if we get 10% for 80% of the field, that's kind of good enough.
I'm trying to get a whole bunch.
Now, also, we're running at 3 times speed, so 20 minutes is equal to 1 game hour. And I believe it's supposed to start raining at 5. So, again, that's going to be a cut-off for us, where we won't be able to do any extra things. So I'm thinking if I can drive along here like this, we hopefully should end up with a fairly level entrance. I guess when it starts raining I can always do some compaction, make the roll in and out easier, and we'll have to look at getting back to this tomorrow. Obviously at this time I don't know what the weather's going to be like on October 2. I know it's supposed to rain all month, but I don't know if it's going to be all day, partial day, but so long as if it's dry in the morning we can get straight to cutting. If it's not, then we'll have to wait before we can get back to cutting.
Wash you.
Now it could, and then the other thing with the cutting in the rain, it could be something to do with this mod, that it just doesn't work on wet ground, and like a combine harvester doesn't work on wet ground. But there are some, there are some crops that you are able to cut in the rain. And it may be that other forage harvesters don't have the problem. This one is just not defined quite right because it's a mod, and you know, those things happen. Might be a function of the header too. We don't know. I suppose with the edges now smooth, this might actually take out the edge as we go around. Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, it's already 1:15. I suppose I could check the weather. Quick. So the weather is, oh no, it's going to rain at 6, so this job finishes at game time 6 o'clock no matter what. I'm going too fast. Oops. We outran the forager. That corner not quite so smooth. Still. So we're really running, how long's the money supply going to last to pay the worker, and when's it going to rain? I'm guessing there might be something in the course play setup that just says, I don't care it's raining, just do it. Obviously I haven't looked at all of the settings. Time to get in the cab because trees. Slow down to 5 so you can catch up a little. And
no, we will both find easy.
Well, maybe we need to go at 6. There we go. He's keeping up. So I think what happened there, I slowed down to 5 so he could pull slightly ahead of us because we were taking the inside track. But there you go. Oh, can't see.
See that?
We.
Right there.
Okay. Go, go, go. So that's 3 loads. We're getting 30 and a bit change. So 90,000 litres already done. We haven't gone round the field twice. I'm kind of hoping we do get a fairly good yield here. I don't know how good maize is compared to grass. I suppose we could look that up. So drive partly on the thing. So prices. Let's have a look. Grass silage. Oh, there's a good. Oh, no. That's so sad. Oh well. 306 is the best, 248. And then maize silage. Well, it's exactly the same. Except for October, when it isn't. So, best price, worst price, exactly the same. October, there is a little bit of a difference where grass silage is slightly better sale value than maize silage. But, over the grand scheme of things, they're functionally the same. Although, as far as we're concerned, maize silage and grass silage are both needed to give ourselves an acceptable feed mix for the cows. So that's what we're planning to produce. I probably need another silage bunker just so that I've got an overflow. Oh, we've got to go all the way around the field again. Ugh. Now, as I said, once we get to the 3rd headland, we should be able to U-turn the tractor and travel the shortest distance possible. But this is almost the longest trip I have to make to empty the harvester without driving through the crop and killing half of it. Yeah, due to rain at 6. I guess I can kill the corn in this corner. Die. There we go. And back in the... Oh, I'm not looking the right way. Good grief. Yeah, okay. That's a thing. We're back. We still have 6,700 money and harvester's good. So yeah, here, because I'm taking a shorter line, we're going to lead the harvester, which means I need to slow down and let it catch up. But I have to be careful, because once it's caught up, it will slow down to the speed I'm doing. Now he's cutting in. So he's taking the shorter line. Okay, that should be good enough. And we're clear of the trees. Another good thing. Let's speed up a little. There we go. And I'll slow it. Well, I shouldn't have slowed it down, I don't think. He'll wait for me now. And we go straight down here at any moment. Now he should cut in again. Okay, 3rd headland. So yeah, if I back up from where we're at now, oops, I should be able to U-turn the tractor with the trailer and get out shortest distance, coming and going. And it looks like it's quite a nice warm September's day here. And it's October, even better. 13 degrees. I forget what that is in Fahrenheit. Uh, 55 degrees. It's, yeah. I think for Scotland that's not a bad temperature. How am I doing? 30,000 is our target, so we've got a ways to go yet. I am leading the harvest. I've got to be careful at this point, because if I get too far ahead, it will stop and I'll just carry on driving. Okay, still good. I think that this hasn't worked out too badly for us. It's definitely a lot easier than we were having with the tractor set up back on Maypole. 28, 29, 30 and change. Come on. And there we go. 30 and change. I think I messed this up a little bit. Yeah, I think I messed this up a lot. That's better. One those two over. Go tractor. So yeah, it's definitely a consideration for opening up this corner. Take out the hedgerow here, just to provide a more convenient access to our farm. As I said with the grass fields, these grass fields around our farm have mid-field access to the next field. So there's two entrances there by that tree line, which can be used. You cut one, you move on to the next one, you cut the next one. You don't have to come back to the farm track. I don't need a gap here on the right to allow access to that field, because I would never be using this farm track to access that field. We'd just come in straight over there where the farmyard is. I might, maybe I'll look at, we don't have a chainsaw at the moment, but possibly chopping down part of that field or part of that hedgerow to gain access. Oh, I want to go into the silage bunker, don't I? So hopefully, oh, climb there, come on, you can do it. Go, and empty. And stuck. Oh, so stuck. And you know why I'm stuck? Because of the weight. Well, that worked. Now, drop the weight, drive forward. Lift up the weight, drop them.
Mommy, I didn't tell you something yet. Since you said me, you have to use me for
Yes.
all but
Okay.
ones.
Yeah, that's one of the things I did discover, that having a weight on the front of the tractor can get you very, very quickly wedged up in the bunker. So I kind of don't want to be doing, yeah. Obviously the weight helps just because it keeps the steering wheels on the ground when this truck's loaded and stops the tractor sliding out due to lack of control. However, driving through the bunker doesn't work too well. Maybe, well, one thing I can do is I can reverse because it's a dual-ended thing, I can reverse the trailer in and tip where we've already tipped. I just generally find drive-throughs are easier than closed end. And here we are back to the harvester. So what's this? This is the third headland. So once we've finished this lap, we will be back to, we will be on 2 up and downs, which should be fun. Of course, we're not seeing yield levels because we're not in the harvester. That's why we're not seeing yield levels. I guess that is what it is. So I think for now, speed up. Jump in the cab. Oh, try not to hit anybody and slow down. So I think end of this truck, or end of this load, we'll call it for the day. I will need to have some lunch. Come on, harvester. Catch me, catch me. There he goes. Yeah, at the end of this truckload, we'll go and tip it in the silage clamp, and then we'll call it. I'll go and have some lunch. I will probably do a sizable amount more of the maize silage, probably get it compacted too. It just makes it a whole lot easier. And then probably next week we'll move on to October 2. Then, oops, I'm just doing that all wrong. Yeah, we'll be able to possibly finish this, sell the grass silage, and maybe even start cutting the grass in our grass field and loading that into the other silage bunker, which currently has grass in. And there we go. Okay, he is going to race off any second now because he's finished his third headland. Or not. Are you going to speed up? No? Yes. Alrighty, I guess the race is on. Let's go. And this field will have a... That will be the fun. it's a little bit difficult to steer a tractor while you're holding a phone to your ear. At least that's my excuse for this complete debacle. Yeah, sadly, the wagon is a little bit too far away from the harvester to be detected. However, as I said, with a forage harvester we can drive both sides, which is why I'm not doing lands, we're just running the way we're running. How are we doing? 6,001 litres, and we'll go empty this. We'll go and have some lunch. So we'll be back next weekend with some more farming somewhere in Glenleathann. There may actually be some hay contracts as well, which might be difficult. Actually, I'm going to jump to there. Oh, we can see, look at that, it's all nice and green and wonderful. I can turn the worker off. No. Turn the engine off. So that's good. We've used 30% of the silage additive, which gonna be a little bit of a challenge. As I said, I don't know that we're going to get this entire field with silage additive, but getting most of the field with it is probably going to do us quite well. Of course, the problem with hay contracts is if it's going to be raining a lot, we're not going to make a lot in hay, or we're not going to have much time to cut hay. So that's a thing. Oh, I did test the dynamic field price mod. It got patched last week, or the week before last, so I figured I would test it out again on this game save and see how well it works, and it doesn't. So I am not using that mod anymore, which is a bit unfortunate, because I did like that whole, hey, fields have, land has price variables, and being able to charge out more, get land for cheap when it's for cheap is kind of a nice mechanism. But as I said, it doesn't work on this map, so not playing with it. I did hear that it also doesn't work on Court Farms pre-patch of dynamic field prices, but I'm going to guess since it doesn't work on this map, it possibly doesn't work on that map either. So oh well, the hoe's gone. That's still around. I have changed the I have changed this to cycle used equipment faster. I do want behind the truck sometime. Anyway, I'm going to wish you all a good weekend. We will be back next weekend. There will not be any loud noises behind us, so I'll see you all then.